Former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy is here. So he is running against the machine, elevating Kamala with these attacks and this fixation on what her policies are. Okay, really, but does it matter what her policies are? It's not her policies.
That's exactly the hard truth, Jesse. The hard reality in American politics today is the people we elect to run the government, they're not even the ones actually running the government. It's the puppet masters underneath and around them, unelected bureaucrats and the managerial class. And so in some ways, I do think it's to give Kamala Harris too much credit when we say she's a communist or a socialist. That gives her too much credit because I don't particularly think that she has an ideology at all. She's another cog in the system. We're not running against a candidate. We are running against a machine. And when Donald Trump said in 2016 he wanted to go in and drain the swamp, what it means is we want to go in and dismantle that machine. So we have self-governance again in this country. Biden's cognitive deficits, Kamala's policy deficits, those are not a bug. Those are a feature for the people who actually manage them. That's the sad state of American democracy today, Jesse, and I think the more we see that, the more likely we are to succeed.
So the posture for Trump at the debate, which is in 1 week, should not be disrespectful to Kamala Harris, but to not treat her, not treat her as an equal, but not treat her as a serious presidential candidate with vision and ideas. Just treat her as a puppet. Like, oh, Kamala, okay, like you'll just say whatever they put in front of you. Like, don't treat her seriously. Is that the posture you'd recommend?
Well, I think the reality is for this entire race, whether we obsess on Biden, what do? They swap out Biden. Now obsess over Kamala Harris's policies, what does she do? She switches out those policies. I think the reality is we have to offer our own vision of who we are and what we stand for, irrespective of what chameleon or what puppet the other side puts up. Seal the border, end rampant crime in this country, fight inflation, grow the economy, stay out of World War III, revive our national identity and pride in this country. That's true, Jesse, irrespective of what the Democrats put up. That's the ultimate way we protect ourselves against that managerial system. I personally think that every time Trump has gone up, just look at the data, they pull some other strange trick in the book. First, it's the prosecutions. Then it's the extra legal action. Then it's the case of the swap out for Joe Biden. I think that there's two scenarios. One is, which I expect, Donald Trump overperforms Kamala at that debate. But if he doesn't, I predict that there's going to be more strange and otherwise unpredictable things, just like Biden's swap out, that we're going to see happen as we head deeper into this race. But our best way against it is focus on our own vision, regardless of the other side. That's what I'm in favor of.
All right. And we could have an October surprise. We're used to that. Now we're a little more clear-headed on what they actually are. Over Labor Day, City of Dreams. Did you get a chance to see it? I know you were the executive producer. Did you go to the theaters?
Yes, we actually hosted a screening in Miami, the first ever premiere. And what I got to say, Jesse, is that, yes, it's true that you look at Donald Trump's pointed this out as well. 300,000 some odd children have been lost in the United States. But what this story tells is the story of one young boy who fought back against the system of child labor and child trafficking in the United States. The sad reality is that is one of the consequences of the Biden-Harris failed border policies. But to take this outside of politics, I don't care whether you're on the left or on the right or black or white. This is wrong to see children trafficked and put into forced labor in the United States. I was proud to be an executive producer. It was a great opening weekend on Labor Day weekend, and I hope people are able to see the film.
All right, check it out. In a theater near you, as they say. Vivek, see you soon.
Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.